The MLB Season 4 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Detroit Tigers 5-6, Houston Astros 6-5. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Miami Marlins 4-6, Atlanta Braves 4-7. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next: Colorado Rockies 3-8, Los Angeles Dodgers 9-2. MLB Season 4 2021 matchup coming up next. Cleveland Indians 6-4, Chicago White Sox 5-6.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Grichuk is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that could be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Here's another 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Nate Pearson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now, Mickey Moniak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, Brad Miller.
The second baseman.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. Two first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hernandez is right there. 2 gone. So digging in now, JT Realmuto looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. McGuire is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Phillies 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His past line against Aaron Nola, just a 1 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Shaw leads off second with nobody out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
First and second here with nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Nate Pearson.
The pitcher.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's too high, ball 2. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now the relay home, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Leading up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Popped high in the air. Shaw is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
At the plate, Adam Hazley, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hazley normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. The 0-2 delivery. That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, that's too high.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 6th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So coming to the plate, Reese McGuire, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him on the way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Phillies 2. Spencer Howard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 48, Spencer Howard.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Mickey Moniak, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Nate Pearson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball even at 2-2. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
That's out.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at 3rd now.
Digging in once again, Travis Shaw.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Looking up is Hernandez. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Zach Wheeler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mickey Moniak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this A-big.
From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Phillies 4. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Reese McGuire. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bohm trying to get there, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now that
George Springer will stand in, as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Nate Pearson. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Brad Miller will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer. Still going back. Gone! JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hazley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien hops this one up. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And oh my gracious, this one's behind him as he has to arch himself out of the way. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 7-5. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
63, Wilmer Font.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Font has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Gene Segura will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder to the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Into the box now, Mickey Moniak, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Alec Bohm, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Brad Miller is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 1-1. Here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. From the stretch, the 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Phillies 6. Brendan Kinsler is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Bo Bichette.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
In there, and it's even at 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reese McGuire is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Here's George Springer in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didi Gregorius is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Settling in now, JT Realmuto is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, home run is a home run.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Phelps, 33 years old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Simeon's got it. The second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Now batting, Adam Hazley. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Blue Jays go down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Kirby Yates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Splitter. 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Hector Neris will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hit back toward the mound. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Pearson earns the win, his 2nd. Aaron Nola was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Kirby Yates records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.